Good morning, children. Welcome back to the science class. Dear children, today we are going to start a new chapter, Amazing Animals. In the first concept, we will discuss about environment and different types of habitat in which animals live. So let's get started. First, you should know what is environment. Children, the surroundings in which the animals live is called their environment. It includes both living and non living things. So, everything which surrounds you forms your environment. Now, you will ask what are the characteristics which help the animals to survive in a particular environment? Dear children, the characteristics which help an animal to survive in a particular environment are their food habits, behavior, and body features, which we will discuss in detail in the next concept. Now, the question arises, what is habitat? You are still thinking. Have you heard this word earlier? Okay, no need to worry. I will explain you in detail about habitat. Dear children, habitat is an area in which a particular animal naturally lives, eats, grows, and reproduces. I repeat, an area in which an animal naturally lives, eats, and grows and reproduces is called its habitat. I hope it is clear to everyone. Now, let us recall the things which we have learned earlier in the previous classes. Do you know, children, where does the tiger live? Okay, I know everyone knows the answer that the tiger lives in forest. Now tell me, where does the frog live? That's right. It lives on both land and water. Okay, where does the camel live? Hmm, I know you all know this. Camel lives in desert. Similarly, the fish lives in water. So these were the habitats of different animals. So, children, we can conclude that there are different types of habitats in which animals live. For example, forest, desert, polar region, high mountains, oceans, and fresh water. In this concept, we will discuss in detail about these habitats and about the animals which are found there. So let us start with forest. Forests are large areas that contains variety of trees and other plants. A large variety of animals also live in forest. Some examples of animals found in forest are lion, which lives in a den, as you can see in the picture. Then we have rabbit, which lives in burrows. Monkeys, which live on trees. Snakes, which live in holes in the forest. So like that, we have so many animals which live in forest. Now let's move to the next habitat, which you can see in the picture. It's the desert. Children, the sandy land areas which do not have sufficient water sources or green vegetation are called desert. Deserts are usually hot and dry places, and water is hardly found in desert. Children, during the daytime it is so hot while it is cool at night. Some examples of the animals found in desert are antelopes, camels, snakes, etc. Dear children, to survive in a desert, these animals have special features. For example, a camel has following features which helps it to survive in a desert, as you all can see in the picture. Camel has long legs which keeps its body away from the hot sand. Its long eyelashes protects its eyes from sandstorm. It can live without food and water for a long time as it stores fat in its hump and uses it when needed. Okay, now let's discuss about the next habitat, which is polar regions and high mountains. Children, you know that polar regions and high mountains are very cold places. They are covered with snow. Dear children, some animals found in polar regions are polar bears, penguins, seal, etc. Now the question arises, what are the features which help these animals to survive in polar regions? So you are thinking, okay, I will explain you about the features which help these animals to survive in polar regions. They have a layer of fat under their skin known as blubber. I repeat, they have a layer of fat under their skin known as blubber, which keeps them warm. Some of them also have thick fur, as you can see in polar bear, which protects it from the extreme cold weather as it keeps them warm. Children, birds found in polar regions, such as penguins, have thick and dense feathers on their body, which keeps them warm. So, children, we came to know that polar bear has a thick layer of fat under their skin known as blubber and a thick layer of fur covering its body, which keeps it warm and protects it from the extreme cold. Now, moving to the next habitat, which is oceans. Children, oceans are the largest habitat on Earth. A large variety of animals are found in oceans, for example, blue whale, octopus, and shark, as you can see in the picture. Dear children, the last habitat which we will discuss today is fresh water. It includes rivers, lakes, and ponds. Fishes, frogs, and salamanders live in fresh water. Children, let us discuss about the features which help these animals to survive in water. For example, they have gills to breathe in water. Their streamlined body and flippers also help them move easily in water. Fish have fins which help them swim easily in water. As you can see the fins of this fish in the picture by which it can easily swim in water. Okay, children, these were the features of aquatic animals. Now, moving forward to the next slide. Children, we discussed about frog also in today's class, but do you know, children, that frog and salamander are called amphibians? But why they are called amphibians? Do you know that? Okay, you're still thinking. Dear children, amphibians are the animals that spend part of their lives in water and part on land. And we know that frog and salamander can live both on land and in water. So they are known as amphibians, as they can easily survive on land as well as in water, as they have features which help them to survive in both land and water. Okay, that we will discuss in the next concept. Uh, Children, that's all for today. See you all in my next class. Have a good day.